Hey there, friends and family of Christ Fellowship Church. Pastor Matt here, just checking in and wanted to give you some updates on kind of where we're at with worship, short term and long term. So let's talk about this Sunday. This Sunday, we are expecting a massive blizzard that could range anywhere from 1 inch of powder to 12 feet of snow. So what we're going to tell you is right now, we don't know what to expect, but here's where we're at right now. We're still planning to have worship, and we will still have a Zoom option. So regardless of what the snow looks like, you can always tune in on Zoom and watch from home. Now, if the snow gets to be too serious and we just don't think it's safe for anybody to come to the church, we will cancel service, and we will kind of make an adjustment on the fly where we'll still meet on Zoom, but our time worshiping on Zoom, it might be modified in some way. And anywhere from kind of just a small group, kind of a meeting, anywhere to kind of doing like a service in a box style worship, kind of like we used to do months and months ago. So for you to stay up to date on what's going on with worship this Sunday, check the website on Sunday morning. I'll try to have something up there by 7 a.m. So check the website, check your email. I'll try to send an email out to the church, so make sure you're on our mailing list. And if I can remember, I'll try to put something on our Facebook page. But that will let you know if we're having service in person or if you're going to need to go to that Zoom link. And then any documents that you need for Zoom worship will either be on the website or in the email. So just stay posted for that and check our communication channels there. The second big piece of news that I want to bring up is we are having more and more people who are vaccinated or who have at the very least experienced antibodies from COVID, and our numbers are on the rise at CFC. Not COVID numbers, but attendance numbers, good numbers. So we have more and more people every single week that are wanting to come and worship in person. In-person worship is so incredibly important and so incredibly valuable. And we really want to make sure that every single person that feels safe and comfortable coming in person and wants to come in person can come in person. So we have decided to relax some of the social distancing rules as a church. We kind of take all of the government orders as a recommendation or a suggestion. We don't have to follow them. So going forward, we are going to continue to wear masks as we've worn them in the past, but we are going to be a little bit more open regarding social distancing. So the way that it's going to work is that we are no longer going to have a sign-up RSVP system, but when you come in person, we are going to take down your information just so we have kind of a roll of who's there, and you will be asked to wear a mask and to do your best to socially distance. We're going to add in more chairs to accommodate more people, and we're just going to ask you to respect everybody's space. I mean, you do not know how people feel about COVID, and so we're going to ask that when you come in, do your best to socially distance from people. Now, if there's family members there or friends that you know you're already meeting with and seeing without a mask, feel free to sit next to them for the purpose of providing space for other people. On the other end of the spectrum, if you don't know someone's kind of comfort level with COVID, keep away from them. And if you're a person that really, really wants to come but is still a little bit squeamish about social distancing, again, I would encourage you, sit on the ends, sit on the back of the service and do your best to stay away from others. So we're really going to lean into a time of practicing personal responsibility that still shows love and respect for the people that are there. We're not making this decision simply because we're just annoyed with social distancing guidelines. We're doing it because we know more and more people are going to want to come and worship, and we want to be open to that as much as possible while still being as safe as possible. So, going forward, no sign-up genius. All you need to do is just show up on Sunday, make sure that you are healthy, right? That still is a part of the requirement for coming in person. You must wear a mask at all times. That's a rule that we're going to stick to for a while. And we're going to ask you to practice personal responsibility and keeping your distance from other people. But keep in mind, too, that if we have Sundays where there's 70, 80, 90 people there, social distancing may become more challenging. So hopefully you understand our heart behind this to increase the amount of worship and still practice love and respect for the differing consciences of those who are around us. And we will continue to have a Zoom worship option as well. So that is our plan going forward. We'll see what happens with COVID. It appears to be improving, but let's keep praying for that. If you have any questions about anything that I've detailed in this video, please reach out. To the member of Session that you are connected with, and we'll go from there. But until then, good to see you all, good to be with you all, and good worshiping. Glory to God.